This is Jason Electronics Repair. I'm Jason, and welcome to my ER. We are back with the right Joy-Con of this liquid damaged Nintendo Switch. Not quite sure where that came from. That's weird. So, I am here with the right Joy-Con. It is heavily liquid damaged also. And we are going to try to get this one working. We got the last one working. I'd like to thank everyone for the overwhelming support on that video. It is doing wonderfully. Thank you so much. So we are going to attempt to do this one. I'm going to get these stickers off of here. And I'm going to clean this one up. This one may not need that sticker removed, so I'm not going to remove it yet. Okay, let's take a look under the scope here at the damage that we have. So if we look here, you can see that this one has similar damage on it in all the key areas. So we're going to proceed the same way. We're going to clean it. We're going to clean it up and then do some short testing and give it a whirl and see if we can get it to work. So see if it has any shorts and then actually test it to see if it works. So let's get started. So I'll put on my gloves here for hand pain. I'm going to get out the fiberglass pencil. A lot of people don't like these, but they do work wonders. I'll put it on this, and we'll start in this area here. I can zoom in on this. So we'll start in there. Let's get the brush, and we'll start cleaning it up with the brush, gentle around that connector there, ribbon connector. Wow, I'm telling you, I have the hardest time with words. So, all right, so we'll just clean up the whole board here. We know where the corrosion is; it's everywhere. Normally, you want to keep an eye out where the corrosion is because you want to, clean the areas with an iron or whatnot. So, but it's everywhere, so we know what we're looking for, and this brush isn't gonna knock a lot of the heavier stuff off, so we're still gonna see it. So just want to get this going here. So or hopefully in this video or the next one, we're going to take a look at all the ribbons and all the other bits of the Joy-Cons to see if any of that stuff needs to be replaced and get a bottom line of what it would cost to restore these. Because you can't charge labor on these because the amount of time, hours went into the last one. If I put hours into each one, you can't eat off what you can charge for a Joy-Con. I'm just doing this because they are the limited edition Joy-Cons, and to answer some questions that or to respond to some comments that were in the last video. I know that you can transfer the data, or you can set on the computer with some software that you can make any Joy-Con whatever you want. I want it to be original. That's nice that you can do that, and that's great. I want to be able to say, hey, here's your original Joy-Cons back. They just needed a couple, non-serial components replaced, like ribbons and things like that. So that's how I feel about that. Yes, it's nice that you can do that, but that's not the goal of this here. I wouldn't do this for a normal Joy-Con. I would only do this for limited edition ones, things like that. Because, the limited edition ones could be worth something in the future, and, this way, they're repaired, but they're not butchered up and hacked and all that stuff. So you can actually claim that they're original. So, and I want to do what's best by my customer. So this is what we're doing. So let me see here. So this one seems to have fared better than the other one did. Yeah, this one has definitely seemed to have fared better. Right there. Yeah, some of these caps are done. Yep, some of those caps are Gonski. Just like on the other one, it works, but like I said, it needs some cap work on it. I'm waiting to hear back from the customer. I'm just confirming everything that needs done on it. So that's pretty bad in there. You want to be careful when you're doing this with a fiberglass pencil that you don't knock any components off. At least don't knock them off and not notice it. So I'm not seeing it right there, so I missed. Oh. All right, let's get this side of the board cleaned up. Let's get this side of the board all cleaned up here. All right, let's do the other side. Change the focus there. Should do it. So it's actually cleaned up really well on this side here. Just a little bit of build up there. On some capacitors. So I'm really trying to talk louder. The problem is, when I film, a lot of times the house is asleep. So I feel like I have to talk lower. And then I talk normal, and then I talk lower. And then in edit, it has a difficult effect fixing the audio. So, but if you reached out to me about editing, I want to get in touch with you soon. Someone said that they offer editing services, and I might be interested in, doing something with that. So, let's get some of this test point stuff cleaned up. All right, so there's that. Let's get this slide cleaned up. Make sure I get all those fibers. I'm not a fan of those fibers getting into your skin and whatnot. I'm just going to use a lint roller to pick them up. There we go. So, work. All right, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn off the scope cam here, and I'm going to put this in the ultrasonic for a bit, just to get some of that off, and then we're gonna do us a little checking here. So dunk this in there like so. Timer, and get this in there on both sides. So I'll just talk to you here. Oh, I haven't brought this up yet. Freddie is still here. I haven't introed him into the video yet. I got some plans for Freddie. We also have some plans for a stream on reballing an APU. Not sure where the PlayStation board is, but I do have an Xbox board that I'm going to customize and pull an APU off. That will already happen by the time this video goes out. I'm filming this on Friday, and it's going to happen tomorrow. This video won't go out until later next week. So, so be sure to check out other stuff on the channel while we're waiting here. You can like, subscribe, comment, share the videos. The support on the last one of these, Liquid Damaged, was incredible. I can't thank everybody enough for all the likes and all that stuff on that video. It was just amazing. So let's take a look at this Joy-Con. Let me get the bits and bobs of this thing out of here. I'm definitely going to need a new rumbly motor here. So that's that one. Definitely going to need a new rumbly motor. Yeah, both of them are going to need new rumblies. We'll check the joysticks. Try not to Let's see if we can get those to work. Yeah, these actually look okay, so we will test. We will conduct the test. So let's just check this battery here and make sure that's cleaned up. I don't want any issues with that. Looks fine. I'm sure it'll be okay. The Joy-Con connector looks good. This ribbon looks fine. These ribbons, this ribbon is a little bit grimy. Let's clean that up there. See if we can get that restored. That one may need to be replaced. Let me just grab this board out of here. Like so. All right, so let's get my little hook off of there. And then I use a safety wash, so I like to rinse that off with isopropyl alcohol and my Chemtech wipes here, just to get any of that residue off. Just to get any kind of residue that was on there from the cleaning, because I clean other things in there that have fluxonic corrosion. I just want to make sure that it's all cleaned up here. So, and I want to just again reiterate that it is not economically viable to repair these. I want to keep saying that because I don't want people to be sending me liquid damage Joy-Cons to repair. These are not economically viable to repair. They are just not. It's the amount of work and effort that goes into one of these to repair it is a lot, and it's not worth it. So I'm just gonna come in here and see if we can't scrub that up a little bit. Just a smidge with the fiberglass pencil. Just a little bit. It's hard to see with the light glare. I'm sorry about that. Let me see if I can change the focus on it. There we go. So there you go. Now you can see it. So that's all cleaned up. That one looks fine. Let's check these ribbons in here. This one in here. That looks fine. Let's check this right here. Yeah, that one's got a little bit of stuff on it, so I'm going to try to clean that up with the Q-tip, and hopefully that cleans up. Yep, that's cleaning up just fine right there. So, all right. So there's that. None of this looks too bad in there. So let's put this together. Let's put it together and give it a test. I just knocked all those buttons out. So Y goes over here, I believe. X, and that will go down there. That will go on that like that. Let's put the home button in. All right, now let's see if we can get this board in here. I'm gonna have to zoom out for this, guys. I'm sorry. So, all right, so this is always tricky here with these two ribbons. These are the worst two to do. Where if I can get this one in? It's a good start. I swear this is where you need like 3 hands. You know, holding tweezers in awkward positions is key to this stuff. So there's that one. And I got fiberglass stuck in my finger. That's fantastic. My head's in the way. I'm sorry. These are very difficult to do. The latch keeps closing down on me, and another pair of tweezers maybe. I had a hold of it, and I lost a hold of it. Come on, here we go. Pull the board out just a little bit to get under there. These are, oh, and the latch just flipped on me. Those are a nightmare to get in. Okay. I think that's in. All right, now I gotta fix these buttons without having to take this board out. Okay, apparently Y managed to get itself upside down. And B is crooked. All right. Now I need some screws. Excuse me. believe this is how they go together. Okay, so the rumble motor we're going to leave out. We're going to put in the joystick here and see how that works. So I'm going to hook that up. That up there. And some screws to this. Okay, so there's that. That appears to be down there. Again, like I said, I don't have a rumble motor for it at this time, but we can hook up the rest of this stuff here and see how we do. Okay, that's interesting. So we're going to do limited testing because one of the connectors on it is bad. So that will have to be fixed if it works. Okay. So that one's good. All right, so I'm just going to put this in here. I'm not going to hook this button up. I'm just going to use it to give me support and to give me a place for the battery. Okay, so these two screws are for later. There we go. Oh, I know a lot of this is not on fantastic cameras, but I'm trying here, guys. This is Joy-Cons can be hard to film. Let's put it that way. Joy-Cons can definitely be hard to film. All right, so I'm not going to hook up the antenna. Actually, I do need that antenna hooked up, so I just realized that. So go ahead, and there's the clip. I might be able to fix that. So let's see if we can get this working. I recommend putting this antenna on before you put that mid frame on. But I was thinking I didn't need it on there right away, but I do. I believe I do anyways. I want to stop turning. Why does it want to keep rotating? There we go. All right, that's on. Put them right in there. Okay, this needs to come back apart. This may not even work. So let's plug the battery in. Let's do this. And let's temporarily put some screws in it. So, and let's just see if we get it to register on the switch. And this will be a lot quicker video than the last one. Just want to put 2 screws in it here. Why is that a Phillips screw in there? All right, so we've got the battery and 2 screws. All right, let's just see if we can get this connected. All right, here goes nothing. So no connection. Battery could be really, really dead. Okay, so no connection. Let's see what happens when I hook it up to my charger. Let's see, does it draw any current? Nope, no current yet. Let's just let it sit for a second. So, okay. It's not drawing any current at all. Could be that ribbon connector. Could be a lot of things. Let's see here. Let's open this back up here. My lawn guy is here. Sorry if that's coming over the... I'm just going to check real quick the voltage of the battery. Let's see here. Okay, it's not reading anything on the battery. Let me try a test battery. That battery circuit could be fried. Okay, let's do that. Let's put this back on here. Like so. And let's plug it back into the charging unit first. And see what we get. Okay, so it's charging it. It's charging that battery. So that battery is we know is not working. Let's see if it registers it. It does not want to register this. Settings, back, controllers. Okay. So let's just give this battery a little bit of a charge. amps. Having a test switch on hand is great because their original switch has a dead CPU. So having one right here that I can just grab and test it is a great thing. So I don't know, this one may not be so lucky. This one may be a chip swap for the serial data, and I'd have to get another Joy-Con to do that with, which I should have one coming for that purposes. But this one may not be fixed. Could be some kind of slow charging thing, or could literally be the charge circuit. Could be a lot of things. Just want to give it a minute, to trickle charge that battery. Let me check this battery outside of this, just outside of the unit itself. That battery is internally shorted. That battery is internally shorted. I'm reading a dead short across there. So that could have damaged something. That could have caused some damage. What do you think, Freddie? Think you got an answer? I know Rufus already solved it. Oh, Rufus is good at solving problems. I used to be too. Okay, that's not bumping up to the 250 that I'm looking for. It's sitting at 100 and 101, 103. So that's not bumping up. I'm gonna assume that this has got other issues. So, yeah, let's we will dive into this more. Curious to see if my battery is now internally shorted. No, my battery is good at 3.34 volts, which should still charge at a normal rate. Let's see here. Could be so many things. That's why I say that these things are not generally worth trying to fix because of all the things it could be. We'll check for a short across the battery terminal. Ah, 90 ohms across the battery terminal. That's not good. That's not good at all. Across the battery, there should be 1,000 ohms. So 90 ohms across the battery terminals is not what you want to see. It's not what you want to see at all. but you want to see it all. So let's get into this. Let's get into this here. So, excuse me. I haven't been feeling well, guys. Sorry about that. Also, sorry if the audio is real low. Alright, put their stuff in their homes. Let's get this Joy-Con out of here. Alright. Rabbit holes, let me tell you. I'm not going to spend too much more time on this. If I find like a shorted cap right away, then I will address it. But I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on this. Let's go into the scope here. The scope. So, where am I at here? So, this is ground right here. There's that 90 ohms right there. There's that 90 ohms on this. It's open. That's my 90 ohms across the... Yeah. This area right here is what I got in mind. That might be an issue. You got this MOSFET here. You got this inductor. You got a driver chip, transistor. This could very well be the charge circuit. Could very well be the charge circuit. So, yeah. That chip could be bad. Yeah, but that's my 90 ohms. This circuit here is the bad reading. So, I don't think it's going to be anything on this side. All right. Well, I don't have any more time today. I was hoping this was going to be a cleanup and it was going to work. I don't have any time today. This connector needs to be replaced. This circuit needs to be dealt with. This capacitor need to be all replaced on this board alone, let alone it's still not working. So I am going to call it here, guys. Thank you for watching, and I hope everyone has a fantastic day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment to save Freddy.